Hello and welcome back to Deck Pilot. This time we're going to take a look at Lou90's yellow tempo list that he used in the Monthly Cup 14. Now if you haven't already, check out Deck Doctor, talks about this list extensively, and this is a video that's going to show you how to play it. I'm going to go through all my plays and talk about the deck and some of the decisions I make, and hopefully this will give you an idea on how to play this deck. So let's get into the matches and see how it performs. Alright guys, into our first match. Going against Sea Moon. We're playing on first. This is a good keep. This gives us a creature in the early game. Might actually keeps Choking Sands. Gives a little bit of removal. It's not too bad if we're going up against elementals. If we're going against Red Combat, we can use it on bosses. And that's going to be a forest. Alright. Now we can get the charger down. Also have Kaleem's Training. So Kaleem's Training is really interesting because not only does it push the damage of our creatures, but it also makes them fly in, which means we can use mobility tricks to fly across ocean tiles and deal a lot of damage. Living Willow. Yeah, we're going to choke this. Yep, choking Sands on this guy. Absolutely fine. This is a feed the forest target, so this is actually a very valuable target to play Choking Sands, simply because he could get a big burst of Faeria if we're not careful. So taking care of that Willow is just fine, and this is looking like a blue-green ramp to me. No, for an octopus. So if a water elemental was played there, something really interesting could have happened, because if you develop a lake in this spot, you actually get cleared by a wind soldier. So that would have been something to consider. Shaitan Demon. Do I want this to double collect? That's my question. Do I want this to double collect? At this point in time, I'm going to have to pay for a last nightmare. It's my only nightmare. I might need this. So I think we're just going to relax for a little bit. I'm going to actually drop Kaleem's Trainer so we can collect. Then we're going to play a charger here. So this charger represents clearing the octopus with a Soul Drain next turn. So this octopus has to be quite brave if it wants to double collect. We got double collection on this side. We can even push some damage. We'll see what our opponent does. Maybe our opponent decides to play more defensively. Maybe our opponent decides to play more aggressively. Crystal Flower, wonderful. So we can clear this now. That's fine. Double neutral into Soul Drain. Unless this gets flowered too. The old double flower. It's not what we want to see here, but it happens. Into another octopus. And this is a 3/5 jumper as well. Alright. See, this is interesting. Because if I clear this guy now, he's going to get free pickings on my charger on the follow-up. Unless I might... Oh, actually, I do have the nightmare. Okay, that's fine. So now we can just... Soul Drain this guy. Nightmare this guy. Clear. So we're just trying to keep the board as clear as possible. Blue-green ramp heavily relies on Faeria because they have to develop so much land. They don't have as much flexibility with the power wheel as we do. That kind of sucks. I think it's fine. So now I think we just go for a demon. Just drop a demon right here. And demon will kill this. If this moves into double collection, it actually gives us access to the crystal flower. which is very good as well because that will unlock our charger. Could actually, if this moves down here, I could actually shimmy to the right and clear out this guy and then have a double collector. But, you know, Shaitan Demons do kill you. But luckily for me, the blue-green ramp is a little slow. Oh, Fulgoro, that's a very good play into the Urn of Gabria. Feed the Forest would be very powerful right now. Oh, the spider. Okay. So now Fulgoro remains in that double collection position. What do we want to see? We have a demon, but what's our follow-up play? We still have 2 turns left on this. Probably just want to draw. Let's go for the demon again. Because demon still challenges this, but the problem is Fulgoro has jump, so we can double collect very easily. If this creature didn't have jump, I would have flash wind the demon into the well, and that would have blocked the collection. But it doesn't matter with Fulgoro. He is a jumper after all. So we didn't see a feed last time. Maybe we'll see a feed this time. This could be a wood elemental. I got a feeling it's a wood elemental. But we still have Flash Wind. So if this is a wood elemental to taunt me and this jumps here to collect, I can Flash Wind down, then clear Fulgoro. So I still have that option. Interesting. Not sure what our opponent's thinking about here, or what he has to play. Water Elemental? Oh, a Forbidden Library. Into a Willow, okay. We really need to kill this. Very important. Okay, we have a line. So we're going to double neutral here. We're going to Wind Soldier up. Collect. Flash Wind. Clear the library. Hit this guy. And then Soldering. Now, I would have liked to have used Flash Wind to clear Fulgoro that turn. But the library actually changed everything. I needed to deal with the library. I couldn't let my opponent start snowballing in card draw and Faeria. It would be too much. I don't think I could win from there. So I like the fact I got to clear that library now. But leaving this Fulgoro up again is really sad, especially if my opponent runs Aurora's Creation, which I don't think he does if he's running the library variation of this deck. We'll have to see. Lore Thief. No, so this is the this is like Lou's build. Which has libraries, Lore Thieves. You just want to draw a land wrap as quickly as possible, get as many libraries down as you can, play the Tree of Life, you don't take any damage, draw loads of cards, then Tree of Life procs on lots of creatures then. Wood Elemental. Alright, so my Charger is finally free. He's back, guys. He's been out of the game for a while. And he is floating up this side. Choking Sands. If only I could collect. I have an answer to this with Choking Sands, but I don't have an answer to this. Actually, could have moved here. Yeah, I think actually I should have moved here than shimmied here. Sets up a double collector. I'm hoping... see, again, I still... this can just move up. I didn't have a really good desert to sort this guy out. But I have a lot of coverage. I mean, you could stick a library here. That wouldn't be too bad. Be more awkward for me to deal with. But we're gonna collect 2 Faeria, be able to last Nightmare. Sorry, Choking Sands, and then we're gonna be able to push some damage. Ah, Deepwood Stalker, all 3 of them. Sad times, sad times. No, that's disappointing. Okay, so I got to 5 Faeria next turn. If I pick up a Wind Soldier, I think I'll be in a good spot. Earthcraft. Okay. In all fairness, if I pick up a Soul Drain, I could Soul Drain this and then just clear this with my Charger. I haven't seen any Frog Tossers yet. That's concerning. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a little difficult because I still need to kill this guy. He's 1 land away from tree, but he won't be able to play it next turn unless he has feed. No, let's apply some pressure. Gonna use a training again. And the reason is because if my opponent plays a Frog Tosser now, it's at least gonna trade. It's kind of what I need right now. The 3 Deepwood Stalkers really set us back. Being able to remove creatures in the early game was pretty tough. Oh, he has feed. Ah, no, not the feed. Oh, feed is so brutal. Still, now can Tree of Life. Can Tree of Life down here. And it's going to be so difficult for me to get to it. Frog Toss is about as bad, to be honest. Because I'm Faeria starved. I had to invest so much to just try and stabilize after the Crystal Flower that it really set me back. And this is a good matchup for tempo, but I didn't have the early game pressure. You usually want to win the game before this happens with yellow tempo. But the problem was the Stalkers just kept checking me. And now it's going to be so difficult for me to win this. I actually don't know how I win this game at this point. Try and get a Mace Man to double collect next turn with Kaleem's training. Then I can clear this and Soul Drain one of these. If the tree was to come down... Oh, please don't have another feed. Please, no! Ah, it's so painful. Feed the Forest is nuts. It's just such a nuts card. Almost out of deck. Maybe I can win by deck out. I don't know. Another Frog Tosser. No, probably just another Frog Tosser comes down. Yeah, so that's going to be game. I'm not going to continue playing, guys. I got overrun way too quickly. But that is an example of how... Oh. Well, actually, does it matter? He plays Tree of Life next turn? Huh. He's gonna have one Frog Tosser left, which means my Colossus is just gonna die to a Frog Tosser. I don't know. Maybe I can come back. Maybe. Let's Soul Drake. All right, we're gonna stay in this one. I've changed my mind. We'll see what happens on this turn. This will determine if I continue playing or not. Where is this Tree of Life going down? We've already used our Nightmare, so a really big creature is going to be tough to deal with. And we Soul Drained this guy because this frog was double collected. I don't really care about 2 damage at this point. A Lore Thief? Oh, it's a 3/3. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, we actually have a chance here. Somehow, we have a chance. Now, I need to think. If a Tree of Life is coming down, having a Colossus kicking about could be very useful. I have a Training in hand, which means the Colossus can fly. It also means I can use mobility tricks, I still have some left, to get to a Tree of Life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dash this guy here. Now, if a Tree of Life doesn't come down for some reason, I can still use Training and hit the Fit Orb for lethal. If it does come down, if I pick up a mobility trick, I can use the Colossus to kill the tree. We'll see. Crystal Flowers at times. Okay. This is going to be the tree? Right, okay. So I just need to kill this. Easier said than done. The problem... Well, actually, maybe I can still do it. Maybe. I don't know. One big taunt like a Willow is gonna stop, basically ruin all hope. If I Wind Soldier this will crack open on the start of my next turn. But he can just put a taunt down. Like a wood elemental, there's plenty of things. Alright, let's just... this is my last ditch hope of trying to win this game, guys. We'll just pass. So that cracks open during my turn. So that's 2 rounds of fatigue. That's 1, 2. Next one will be 4. Maybe I can. We'll see what comes down. It's going to be a giant taunt. Yeah. If I get some crazy draws, like if I went like Flash Wind Fanatic, I could probably do it. All right, game. Give me what I need. Give me 2 mobility tricks. That's all I'm asking for. Damn it, it didn't give it to me. Oh, see, so what I would have done is I could have just... Ah, man. If I had drawn this... Could I have moved this somewhere? No. So I could have double neutraled and moved it here, but I'd still be taunted when I try and hit this Tree of Everlife. I needed two mobility tricks. I needed one Fanatic, and I needed two Flash Winds, or one Fanatic, one Flash Wind. I don't think there is a way. I can train in Flash Wind. Move back here. Don't get to hit this. Yeah, sad times. Sad times, guys. I tried. I tried. Yeah. Alright, well played, well played. But yeah, there we have it. A little unfortunate. Went down to the wire in the end. Had a bit of unfortunate draw there. If I'd drawn the two mobility tricks, I would have been in a much better spot. But unfortunately, I didn't. But well played, well played. That was a good game. It was tough. But let's get into the next one. Alright guys, into our next game. A little unfortunate about how that one went. We're playing against Safanso. This is the kind of hand I was talking about in Deck Doctor. You can just draw this, and then what are you doing for the first turn? This is not much better, but at least we have some creatures, so we can start building towards our Manta Riders. And I did see a card go into the hand here, so that was an Explore. I was thinking it might be a Manta there, but it's actually just going to be Explore. Let's see what he gets up to. There's a forest. Alright, let's go down the other side. We're not going to be able to play double Manta Rider. That's really sad. If we could get two Manta Riders down next turn, that'd be amazing. But can't have it all. Let me see a side shift. Oh, it's green-red. Interesting. Send up the Manta Rider on the double collection spot. And then we've made our main desert, so we probably have just one more desert to make, and that is in an aggressive spot. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get there. Path to Paradise. Into a mountain. So this land increases the attack of any creatures summoned on it by 2. So yeah, I'm just gonna kill the Manta Rider. Leaving us a little Manta. Then gonna have Cypher's Wrath, maybe? Brigand, Cypher's Wrath. Oh, Brigand Flameburst, okay. So I'll take a draw. I think I'd rather lose a Demon over a Manta Rider at this point. Although, if he plays Gift of Steel to clear this, I'm still going to be in a pretty good position. Because I'm going to have a 2-2 remaining. But I do get punished a little bit by Flame Burst, because you can Flame Burst and clear. But I have Soul Drain as a follow-up, so that's fine. I can still Soul Drain into Demon if that happens, but we've just seen a Flame Burst. So that's why I've decided to go with this line. Because we've just seen a Flame Burst. Chances are there's probably not another one in hand. We're just gonna trade. Maybe a Cypher's Wrath now. Alright, now we get our aggressive. The aggressive desert comes down and we can play the Shaitan Demon. So this is kind of the desert you want. Just one desert just to apply pressure with. You might have to build a couple more lands if you're trying to squeeze in more creatures to deal damage. Oh, another spider. Okay, we have Soldering. Good follow-up. Hopefully this will live. Hopefully we'll pick up another creature. That works for me. Okay, so we can do this. Collect. Oh, we can take a draw as well, because we can play Fanatic. Oh wow, we can play everything. That's wonderful. So now we're setting up for potential quad collect. It's not quad, sorry, tri collecting. I can double neutral to the left. I can use the Kaleem's training on this. If I pick up another mobility trick, I can Kaleem's training and then mobility up and then push loads of damage. And that's going to be a sad boss. So how are we going to approach this? Let's take a draw. I guess we could use Wind Soldier Soul Drain. That seems fine to me. Gain some Faeria, but we're kind of sustaining ourselves from the demon. And then we can just shimmy everyone up. And look how much pressure you can apply. This is when Yellow Tempo does its thing. Emerald Salamander. Okay. That's all it does. I talked about this card in my card review. This is my main issue with the card itself. It doesn't really do much outside of that. Alright, we can double neutral. I want to keep this at full life, so I think Choking Sands is absolutely fine here. We're almost finished. We're almost going to finish this game. Cracked one? Another Salamander. Oh my goodness. See, it doesn't have as much impact as one would want. And that is going to be game. So that's a good example of Yellow Tempo doing its thing. Once it gets its flow going, once it starts just removing the board and developing creatures, it can be very difficult to stop in its tracks. It's like a freight train if it gets its momentum. But yeah, good games here. Alright, into our next match. Going against K1XZ. I like the looks of this hand. I think I'll just throw the training at you. I'll keep the Choking Sands. This is very similar to the hand we had before. Right, okay. So build into the side of our wells. Choking Sands becomes less useful. I'm probably going to end up choking like monks if this is Yellow Rush. But Soul Drain is very useful. The amount of times I've just wanted Soul Drain in this matchup is unreal. Alright, we can actually slow build now because he didn't develop quickly towards our well. Two Mace Men, very good against Yellow. Can kill Shaitan Demons. I can kill haste units. I have Soul Drain for an air elemental. Oh, that's a forest. Okay, wasn't expecting a forest. So this could be Combo Rush. Yeah, it looks like it's a new version of Combo Rush. Or maybe it's just a Yellow Rush that uses green cards. Interesting. I don't know what to expect now. I'm just, I'm hoping it's not a combo variant. Oh, it might be Path to Face after all. But he's using the monks to cycle early on. Soul Drain? Axe Grinder. Wow, okay, this very unexpected list. Into Crystal Flower. Alright, this is a perfect moment to use Wind Soldier to clear this. That'll cost me 2 Faeria. leaving me on 8, which allows me to Choking Sands. Oh, no, it doesn't. I can't Manta Ride a Choking Sand, so I'm probably going to use... Yeah, I'm probably going to use the Soul Drain here, just to keep my guy alive. And then we have a Manta Rider. I love Manta Rider. It's one of my favorite cards. It's just so good. Another mountain going into Cypher's Wrath. That should be it. Oh no, there's a follower. We can just Choking Sands this. That's really good. Excellent draw for us. Now we can use Flash Wind to clear out this Crystal Flower. And now we represent 9 damage to his orb next turn with a Last Nightmare in hand. So anything big that comes down, or anything that's a problem, I can +1 into Nightmare, clear it, and push this damage. That is the perfect target for Last Nightmare. Absolutely perfect. See you later. And we represent Lethal with a Wind Soldier now. Very interesting build. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect. Especially with the forest. I guess that's probably for Path to Paradise, if anything. And there we have it. Another victory. Taking us up to 16. Very nice. So let's play one more match. And then we will conclude this episode of Deck Pilot. Alright, into our next match. Going up against Philip. And we're going to throw all these. Keep the Mace Man. Double Mace Man. Or as some people now call him, Face Man. He likes going to the orb. Opponent is still deciding on what to replace. And gets to explore. So we're going to start off with a desert in the center. Then we can go Desert Mace Man, Desert again. We have all our deserts then, and from there we can just rely on mobility and double neutrals to get around the board. I don't mind actually competing with my opponent at this point. We have demons, which is really nice. And we can, if this is a blue-green ramp, we can start munching up elementals. Okay, just playing a Deepwood Stalker as a collector. And we go play a Charger down. So we have the option to go double neutral down the right now if we want. To challenge this Deepwood Stalker. But to be honest, I'm probably just going to carry on going up the left-hand side. Interesting. So he's gonna match my Charger, which is fine by me. We can double neutral up. He takes this land. We desert here, demon, collect. And then we have Choking Sands for any elementals or taunters that come down. Oh, quick little disconnect from me there. Ah, there we go. Alright, so Oak Daddy. Don't see Oak Daddy much these days. Yep, so we'll just carry on with our plan. I'm going to leave this here because I can collect off this one next turn. I could even just go Mace Man. Actually, I could just drop another Mace Man at this point. Another Face Man. I can play Desert next turn. And I can play Demon. If he doesn't take this land spot, I play Desert here and just shimmy everything up. As expected. Oh, he's going to shimmy over. That's fine. I can use the Kaleem's Training to finish this off in one hit. Collects. This guy collects. Oh, wow. I actually have a lot going on here. So now I can play Demon. And I can Choking Sands this. Which basically means my demon's more protected and allows me potentially to push more damage. Now another Oak Father could come down. That would be an issue. I would have to draw into Nightmare. I actually feel the mono green matchup is a little hard for Yellow Tempo. I've been playing both mono green and Yellow Tempo a lot. So there's problems with like Faeria Golems and stuff like that, and that's where you'd have to maybe change your deck to counter that matchup. You can add more Last Nightmares, make sure you can take care of them. It actually goes for the Wood Elemental. So if I had waited, I could have cleared a lot. I could have done a double whammy on the clear there, but I was a little impatient. Collect. Clear. And then we pass. Gonna shimmy back, leave this up. So that tells me there might be another spider potentially. I don't know. We'll see. How does he deal with this? Or just a taunt. Like, yeah, it's gonna be another spider. That's what I thought. Manta Rider, very nice pickup. And a Flash Wind, very nice pickup. So we can play this in a double collection position. And then we can just go in. Now I could have Flash Wind and cleared this, but I want to use Flash Wind on this guy. He's going to need a power up or another spider. I might actually just need my Flash Winds to take care of the Tree of Life. Everlife, because that's what I'm seeing. This looks very similar to what I've been playing. I don't play Oak Father, so I play Verdran Force instead. But I do play spiders. It's been really effective recently. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh! I've got a plan. So now we're going to actually dash this here. So if a Tree of Life does come down in this region, I have a 7/7 ready to clear it. So the only safe place for Tree of Life to be in right now is here, but it's in range of this. So I'm actually covering a lot of Tree of Life spots. Making sure I can take care of it. We'll see what he does. So I have lethal with Soul Drain. This will be 9 damage. I also have Flash Wind. I have Wind Soldiers. I have a lot of ways to finish off this match. And Tree of Life is probably just not going to be enough at this point. Yep. Oh, going for the Willow as a way to protect it. So now I don't have a way to deal with it. I don't think so. Oh no, I might do. Yeah, okay. So I move down here. No, I Flash Wind down here, sorry. I move up. Soul Drain this. Clear. Move this here. Play a Desert. Play a Wind Soldier. Collect off this well. And we have it. Tree of Life dealt with. Fix the puzzle. And there we have it, victory! Taking care of that Tree of Life, starving the opponent of Faeria. It's not a lot you can do from that position. Just goes to show how powerful Yellow Tempo is when moving around the board. That concludes the first episode of Oversky Deck Pilot, taking a look at Lu90's Monthly Cup Yellow Tempo. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, drop a subscribe to keep up to date of when this content goes live. And you can also check out the hub as well, faeria.com/the-hub, for the latest guides, articles, and decks from the community and myself. So until next time, guys, take care and enjoy Yellow Tempo.
Discover the Adventure Pouch Oversky, featuring a first-of-its-kind co-op campaign. Team up with either friends or powerful Faeria characters and discover a ton of new content, including more than 30 new cards. Join now to experience the Emperor's daily challenges and reap exclusive rewards. Explore the Oversky and reap the rewards today.